Hello, you're watching NNN, or New Nintendo News. This is a gaming show where we keep you up to date with the latest Nintendo-related gaming news. On today's show, I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Pokemon Day! It's Pokemon Day! Every year on February the 27th, Pokemon Company get together to celebrate the birth of the Pokemon franchise by holding a special digital event, Pokemon Presents Showcase, but it's always dead. It's always dead. They're always dead. Does anyone actually look forward to when it's Pokemon Day? Or Pokemon Presents? Like, does anyone actually look forward to them? Anytime I watch Pokemon Presents, I should be feeling excited, but I'm not. Every single year, Pokemon Company will always give us some kind of remaster, re-release or remake of some spin-off game that no one asked for. But it's never like the return of like really cool side spin-off games that they've done, like Pokemon Pinball, you know what I mean? Games that are outside the box like Pokken Tournament or Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Coliseum. We don't get those. Instead, what Pokemon Company decided to announce was a new piece of DLC for Pokemon Cafe Remix. Yes, if that game is your thing, you can download, what is it? You can download that what? Whenever Pokemon Company do a Pokemon Presents, we always get some kind of mobile-based game. I hate mobile gaming, I hate mobile gaming. So no matter what the release on mobile, I'm never really gonna like it, to be honest. This year, Pokemon Company announced that they would be releasing some brand new content for Pokemon Masters EX in celebration of its 5.5 year anniversary. To be honest, I don't with Pokemon Masters EX.
Pokemon Masters EX!
However, Pokemon Company did manage to pull it back. They pulled it right back. Oh my god, they made a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear.
Because once Pokemon Company had finished announcing all these rubbish updates, oh, they did announce that Netflix are doing a new season of
Pokemon Concierge,
which is like a stop motion animated Pokemon TV show, which actually looks pretty gorgeous. If you look, the Pokemon actually look really cute. The episodes are only like 6 minutes as well. You can breeze through it in like an hour. If that's your thing, go and watch it. But anyway, I digress!
Who's that Pokemon?
Pokemon Company have announced 2 games that, to be honest, it's getting me very excited. It's getting me very excited. The first game that I want to talk about that Pokemon Company announced is Pokemon Champions! Champion Lover! Pokemon Champions is a player v player battle game that strips the Pokemon game down to its core and just focuses purely on battling. Now, I'm excited. I'm super excited for this. The reason why I'm excited is Pokemon Champions is clearly a sequel, spiritual successor of the next evolution of the Pokemon Stadium series that launched on the N64 in 2000. Oh my god, I cannot believe that Pokemon Stadium is actually making a comeback. We finally got it. Return of the Mac. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I mean, to be honest, we didn't get any gameplay. It was all CGI footage, but that does not matter. And the only information that Pokemon Company did give us is that they announced that the game will be launching on the Nintendo Switch, which is no Sherlock. And they did actually, though, this is a bit weird, they did say that it was launching on the Switch family system, Switch family of systems. I can't remember how they worded it, but it was a bit weird anyway. So obviously, I know that they're going to announce this for the Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to get a Nintendo Switch 2 version. Nintendo have just probably told them to shut the fuck up. They've got no release date, we don't know when it's coming out. However, they did tell us that this game will also be launching on mobile! Crossplay! Oh my god, they are opening up the player base massively. This game's gonna be insane, you know. This game's gonna be sick. The Pokemon Company also announced that you will have the ability to connect Pokemon Champions with your Pokemon home account. So you can bring all your Pokemon in from Pokemon Go on the mobile. You can bring all your Pokemon from Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, X, Y, everything. I'm excited for this one because, to be honest, Pokemon Stadium was amazing when it launched. I'll tell you why, because after playing Pokemon on the Game Boy for like 3-4 years, yeah, it was fantastic. It was a great game. I love playing it with my friends. But I'm not gonna lie, looking at those sprites and listening to those sounds on the Game Boy, on the original Pokemon Red and Green and Blue games, it didn't sound good, it didn't look good. At the time I was watching Pokemon after school every day, and I'm watching these vividly animated, incredible fight scenes in the anime, and then I go and play the video game, and it's like, I'm like, nah man, you're not recreating what I expect to see. I don't feel like I'm a Pokemon master. But then Pokemon Stadium came out. For the first time, Pokemon Stadium gave me the ability to look at my Pokemon in full 3D, in full colour. I used to love Pokemon Stadium 2 and 1 in particular because it had a commentator on there, it had like actual voice acting on there. Because long story short, back in the day, Nintendo 64 cartridges, I'm sure everybody in here knows, but the Nintendo 64 cartridges couldn't have a lot of memory, so they couldn't have things like speech and FMV cutscenes because there just wasn't enough space on the cartridge. But when Pokemon Stadium came out, they had commentators to like say, Pikachu, I can't remember what he said, but it was talking and it was immersive.
Pow! That's an effective hit. Oh, is it down and out?
I felt like I was in the Pokemon world. But even these Pokemon champions, I just need that same feeling again, please. Make me feel like I'm a kid again in 1996. Well, it was 2000, but you get my point. This game better look incredible when it comes out because you don't have to bother about no open world, you don't have to bother, all you need to focus on is the character models of the Pokemon. So I want to see amazing texture work, some sick lighting, you better throw some ray tracing in there, volumetric fog, throw out all these particle effects. I want to see dynamic camera angles when the fights are happening. I need to hear a slick commentator. I want to hear actual Pokemon talking, do you know what I mean? I want to hear Pika Pika! I don't want to hear none of that garbled 8-bit business. I don't want to hear that. I need to see these fight scenes need to be spectacular. That's what I want from Pokemon Stadium. I want a visual treat. I want to experience Pokemon battles like I've never experienced before. I want it to look absolutely amazing. If you do that, I'll be very, very, very happy.
Who's that Pokemon?
And that's all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. I enjoyed delivering it. We will be back with another episode of NNN very soon. But up until then, have a good night. Stay blessed. Never stressed. Bye.